Hello everybody, this is Detecting Daddy from Boston, Massachusetts, and as you can see, we have a roll of buffalo nickels here. Undated buffalo nickels. I'm going to use Nicodate. I got the water, the Q-tips, and this to place them on afterwards. Got the microscope sitting right over here. I'm going to set that up in just a second, and let's see what we can find. Okay everybody, so what I got here is the 4 stacks of 10. What I'm going to do is split these up with ones that have mint marks, questionable mint marks, and no mint marks. And I'm also going to sort them to see if there are any that might have some decent dates already. So I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I've gone through the first 10. This one here, I already know I do not need to nicodate. Look at this right here. 1923. And that is definitely a Philadelphia. So there is one we don't have to nicodate at all. Now these next two here are questionable. I can't tell if that's an 8 or a 6. But I do know it is a Philadelphia. And this one here, that's either a 6 or an 8. And I'm certain that is a Philadelphia. Those are the only ones out of these here that I have that I know at least have dates. These stacked with possible mint marks, and I'll show you some of these real quickly so you can see what I'm looking at when I do that. Say you can't see anything in there at all. That one there I want to check in the back. This one here, same thing. That's what I'm looking at when I'm looking at these to see if they have a mint mark or not, or if they have a date or not. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and nicodate all these except for this one here. I'm going to start with the questionable ones on front and back first, and then go to the ones that we know are Philadelphias. So with that, I'm going to nicodate these ones here. Actually, I'm going to do all of them at once, so I'll be right back. Okay, what I'm going to do is these 4 up top here all need the reverse is nicodated to find out if there's a mint mark or not. The bottom 5 don't. So what I'm going to do is do these 4 first and then do all 9 at once. I'll be back once I nicodate these top 4 and see what we get. Okay, all 4 of these here are nicodated, and I actually did much better on these than I did the last time, that's for sure. Okay, everybody, went and nickodated these here in all 4 of them are Philadelphias. There's no signs of a mint mark on those at all. So what I'm going to do is flip these over, and I'm going to do all 9 of these at once and see what we get for Philadelphia dates. Okay, everybody, all 10 of these, 9 of these, excuse me, since the 10th one is still sitting right there, have been nickodated. And let's see what we got. We'll start up here. These are the ones that we thought might have had mint marks, but they don't. And that one there is in 1919. Philadelphia, as best as I can make out anyway. Next one up is a, tough one. I want to say that is a 5, a 1915. Possible 16. I'll take a look at that one under the loop. Be right back. Okay, this one is a 1916. Hopefully you can see it on the screen as clearly as I can. You can see the curve of the top of the 6 right up here, looping under. So it is a 1916 Philadelphia. Let's take a look at the next one. Here we go. That is obviously a 1917. Came out really nice. Hopefully we got more like that. Number 4. Another 1917. Number 5. 1916. Gotta love those teen years, huh? Let's see here. And that one there, I want to say is a 1913. I think, or is that a 15? It's either, that's a real tough one to tell. Let me take a look. Okay, I am definitely saying this is a 13 because you can see how it goes up here and down. I brought the scope a little bit closer as well, and it is a type 2, not a type 1. So 1913, first year. Okay, we got 3 more to go. Let's take a look. And that is a 1926. Not too bad. 2 to go. Let's see what we got. Another 1926. And the last one for this batch. Let's take a look. See what we got. Yikes. I definitely see an 8 there, but I'm not sure if that's a 1. I think that's a 2 actually. If you look right in here, you can see the 2. And right there you can see the 8. So 1928. I'm going to set up the next 10. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, these are the next 10. There's only one that might possibly have a mint mark on it. And I'll tell you why I'm questioning it. One, because I have seen the mint mark come way below the E and the C before, and there's a little bubble there. It's probably not going to be a mint mark, but I'm going to check it out anyway, and I'll be right back and let you know. Okay, everybody, I already nicodated it, and as you can see, there's no mint marks. So we're going to have 10 of them here with no mint marks, all Philadelphias. It's always better to find mint marks, as the mint marks are actually the more significant of the Buffalo nickels. There are, some semi-keys and key dates that have mint marks. Philadelphias really don't, unless it's a type 1, which I think is worth maybe $20. And if you nicodate it, if you get 3 or 4, you're lucky. But we're going to go ahead and nicodate these, see what dates we got, and we'll be back. Okay, everybody, before I went and nickodated them, I decided I need to check see if they have dates on them, because I actually forgot to do that. And these two actually do. Let's take a look. This one here is a 1925 Philadelphia. Right here is a 1927 Philadelphia. Now this one here is very questionable. I think it might be a 3, but it's hard to say. I don't know if that's a 9 or a 3, so I'm going to nicodate it and find out. Other than that, we're going to do these 8. I'm going to nicodate them and show you what the dates are. Okay, these 10 are all done. I'm going to start at the top and see what we got. First up, we have a 1916. One thing to know about the 1916 Philadelphia is there is a double die obverse you need to look out for. With nicodating, I think it'd be almost be impossible. This one here, I'm going to say, whoop, my scope just fell apart. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I got the scope fixed, and hopefully that will stay in place. Now, the next one up is 1926. Going on to number 3, which is another 1926. Number 4 out of 8 out of this batch. 19, ooh, that could be a 19, could be a 15, could be an 18. I am not sure on that. Might check that one out again. Let's see, number 5. That is a 1916. And I definitely don't see any doubling. Next one up. 1928 with the Ring of Death included. Ouch. Number 7. And 1918. And with the 1918, you gotta look for the 8/7 as well on these. Do look out for those. Again, nicodating, you're probably going to have very little luck in finding it. And this one here is a 1925. So there we go with that. I'm going to check out that last one. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully you guys can see what I see on here. That is actually a 9. It is a 1919 Philadelphia. I'm going to go ahead and set up the next 10, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, for the next batch, we have 2 that do have dates, and none of these have mint marks. Let me see if I can get that under there. There we go. This one here is a 1920. You can see that one. Hope you can see it right here. You got the 2 and then the 0 right there. 1920 Philadelphia. And this one here is a 1919. Hope you can see that one as well. Got the 1 right there and the 9 right there. So those are 2 more that we do not have to nicodate. And of course my monitor likes to shut off. My scope likes to fall over. This is going to be a great video. Anyway, I'm going to nicodate these ones here only on the obverse and let you know what the dates are. Okay, these ones here are done as well. Let's take a look, see what we got. First one up, 1916, Philadelphia. Number 2, 1929. That's probably the latest date that we have so far. I haven't gotten any from the 30s yet, from any of these rolls yet. Another 1916, and definitely no doubling in there at all that I can make out. Again, I think with the nicodating it would almost be impossible to find or to see. Maybe, you never know though. But you still take a look. Another 1916. See, we got 4 to go. 1920. 1917. 1923, and the last one in this batch is a 1926. Okay, I'm going to set up the next 10. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, it took us 40 coins, but we do have one actually that has a mint mark. And I had to rub this with a Q-tip to get the dirt off to see if it was or was not a D or an S. But I would definitely say, if you're looking at that, that is definitely a D. So that is awesome. We at least got one with a mint mark. The other ones, no mint mark at all. So again, all these are just going to be done on the obverse. I didn't see any with dates yet, but I'll let you know if I find one. Okay, everybody, out of that, we have 3 of them that have dates. Let's take a look. See what we got. That is in 1920. 1927. And the last one, a 1919. So that is awesome. I don't have to nick a date or do anything to those 3 at all. This one here is questionable at best. I want to say it's probably a 29. I did rub it down lightly with a Q-tip to remove some of the dirt, but I just can't be certain, so I'm going to go ahead and nick a date it anyway. So I'm going to do these 7 here on the obverse only, and we'll be back. Okay, everybody, these 7 are done, and we do have one really interesting find, and I'll show you that at the end. Here we go. Here's the first one of the 7. We have that is a 1928. Hopefully you guys can see that right there. Maybe that's a little better. Take a look at the second one here. Sorry for moving my armor as I trying to keep this steady. That is a 1919. This one here is in 1916, and again, not going to be able to really see any doubling if it's nickedated, I don't think. Not that I've ever heard of anyway. 1924, another 20s, alright. And this one here, oof. Let me take a look down under the loop. Okay, everybody, I think I see a 2 in there, 1920 something, but it's just so hard to tell. And there's just so little detail there. I don't even know if this is worth re-nickedating. I might do it anyway, but I'm going to show you the next one first. Let's see what we got here. Right here. Okay. That is a 1929. It is scratched up. Looks like it has a ring of death on it, but it is a 29. Now this last one here, with the loop, I can make out that it is a 13. And it's very, very hard to see right here. It's very hard to see, but there's a reason why I know it's a 1913. Take a look at the back. That's how you can tell it's a 1913 right there. This line right here does not go all the way across. And yes, I actually did nickedate this, because as you can see, there's something right there. And even nickedating it didn't bring it out. So it's 1913. I do believe that is a mint mark, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to see it. It's a 1913 type 1. So there we go. Let me take a look at the back of this one as well as the other one and see if I might re-nickadate them. Okay, this one here with the loop, I can see it's a 1919. I don't know if I'll be able to get you guys to see it, but I'm trying to move the light so you might be able to see it. I don't think it's going to happen though, but with the loop I can see it's a 1919. It's very light. I'm not going to re-nickadate it. This one here with the mint mark, well, possible mint mark right there. It's like I think I see a D, I think I see an S, and again, other times I'm just not sure. It's in the right spot, but I just don't think it's worth re-nickedating. So it's just going to be a Type 1 Philadelphia 1913, and that's going to be it. Well, that is actually a wrap-up for all these here. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. I absolutely love doing these. At the end of all these videos, what I wanted to do is see how close of a whole set I can get together. And having this one here, a Type 1, that's the first one I've ever found. So that is pretty cool. Not too bad. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Until next time, happy hunting.